What's going on, guys? This is Miasind, and a new card I guess I'm one day late, but a new card just got announced for the OCG, an Animation Chronicle. What in the... That's just telling you how out of the loop I am with these new sets, but yeah, the card is Yowie, or UI, or Yowie, whatever, just, it's a small little cockroach. Is it an insect monster reptile? That doesn't really look like a reptile. I mean... Insects usually don't really have a lot of fangs like this, and a huge tongue, and whatever, this is just whack, okay? Yeah, anyways, what if you wanted Yatagarasu that triggers on the summon, and this is actually the subject of today's video. So it's a level 3 Earth Reptile, 500/500, you can only use this card's name once per duel, so there's like no way to loop this. You can only special summon monsters once the turn you activate this effect. Now this is the main thing that you have to remember with this, is that it says during the turn you activate this effect and not for the rest of the turn. If this card is summoned, and no other cards are summoned at the same time, so you can't just pendulum summon this alongside with other monsters, you can skip your opponent's next draw phase. Yeah, this is really a rip-off version of Yatagarasu. Now, the issue that I have with this is that this is obviously a worse version, so what is this really suggesting for the future? I think, unfortunately, because of cards like these just in general, we're probably never going to see old cards getting unbanned without erratas. And the issue with erratas is that once you make an errata, you can't like un-errata the card. Like, there are a lot of cards that honestly could get unbanned without the errata, and I don't think they would be broken. Like Ring of Destruction, the errata made it go from like a good card, a really good card, but not an unfair card, to a completely unplayable card, and you can't even argue with this. Like, Ring of Destruction is genuinely unplayable the way it is. It's horrible. Like, Punishment is infinitely better, even Compulse is better. Compulse is a 3, it's not once per turn. Ring of Destruction, randomly once per turn, can only be used on your opponent's turn, only be used on their monster, and you can't kill them with Ring of Destruction, and you have to take the damage first. It's just like a bunch of drawbacks in once. It didn't really have to be once per turn, but Yatagarasu is a dreadful card. It sucks. It's completely unplayable. Even if it was unbanned and if it was a 3, nobody ever would try to play Yatagarasu, and the reason for that is because it has to inflict a battle damage. So yeah, this is it. This card cannot be special summoned. This card returns to the owner's hand during the end phase of this card of the turn. It was normal summoned or flipped face up. When this card inflicts battle damage, they skip their next draw phase. See, this is the thing. Just what the heck, man? Are you real? Like, are we really gonna get like a worse version of Yatagarasu in 2021 and then never get back Yatagarasu without like an errata to make it garbage? I don't know, I just feel like every time we are getting back those old really cool cards, like Future Fusion, like I said, Ring of Destruction, all those really old cards that were really nice, that were maybe made our childhood, well, we're never really gonna see them again being kind of playable. And I don't know, I just find it really sad. There is one way to kind of use Yata in a modern way, that would be with Sky Scourge Norliris, but the issue with that is that it's kind of like a 4-card combo going second, and your opponent has to have like no interruptions, which is obviously never going to... It's so unrealistic. And also, if they find a way to like kind of sponge the attack of Yatagarasu, well, you're probably gonna die. All of that is just... It's so garbage. Because the reason why Yatagarasu was banned in the first place was because of Chaos Emperor Dragon of Armageddon. There was a combo where you could destroy it alongside Sangan on your field, and then both players would have no hand and field. However, since your Sangan was destroyed, you would actually search for Yata, you would normal summon Yata, and you would win the game there if your opponent had... Well, actually, you would always win the game because you could even draw into like Monster Reborn and stuff like that, whereas your opponent had a 0% chance to eventually draw something. So even if you were to deck out before your opponent, you would still be able to kind of special summon monsters and close the game out a bit faster. Yeah, it's just absolutely crazy how even after all these years, we still don't have kind of like a glimmer of hope and light. I don't know. It's like this and like some other garbage cards that I don't know why some people think that they're broken and will be abused. Like Butterfly Dagger Elma, the card sucks. there's really no way to use it. I made an FTK video with Butterfly Dagger Elma in Ignite Metal Foes, I think, and it was garbage. No, sorry, it wasn't Ignite Metal Foes, it was Ignite Infernoble, because that is that deck is really good at getting equip spells and searching a bunch of monsters. Well, I mean, summoning warrior monsters from your deck with Isolde and stuff, but yeah, just like, what the frick, man? I don't know what you guys actually think about all of that. I'm really disappointed to see that the future of the game is definitely not going into a direction that will allow us to keep playing the old cards. It would have been really, really nice if we could actually at least see some of the broken cards being played in like I don't want to say kind of like normally, regularly, you know, you can play Snatch Steal again, because the cards like these, you know, we allowed them for like one format, and obviously they were way too good. But then we have something like Mind Control, I think that's Brain Control, sorry. Brain Control is now a 3, and nobody in the entire world would ever consider playing it. It's not really that bad. So my real concern here is, why errata a card to make it unplayable? And why would you introduce a card like this in order to kind of just say, oh yeah, and by the way, here's your new Yatta, and now enjoy your next 25 following years of not being allowed to play Yatta. That's just the reason why I'm pissed. But yeah, anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe. It motivates me so much to keep making videos like these, and I will see you next time. Peace.